Hello guys, this is going to be my quick guide video for two another chiefs of the chief challenge event for the third season. Okay, if you're a new player, I hope that this video is gonna be very interesting and this video can also help you in some way. All right, but as I brought here for the first week two chiefs that was exactly this guy here and this guy here, Rash. Okay, today I'm gonna be talking about this chief here right here, and this another hero, Jathalea. Well, if you go to fight right here, guys, you can bring to fight against her dauntless heroes. Okay, dauntless heroes can be very good, interesting composition for you guys bring here. But if that doesn't work, you guys can try using Alpha Narcy. But like I suggest you guys for the second season, for the second week, sorry, bring your dauntless heroes right here. Okay, and then for Jatalea, I think that many players already have Beldel. You can bring Ice Blast, so this is going to be easy for you. But the problem here with Ice Blast is about timing. Okay, it's about time. You guys can bring the same team that you are using for temporal vortex, but timing is totally crucial right here. So I'm going to start first. So here we see this hero, you know, and Manda, he is the chief. I mean it's about hero because she's also a hero in the game. So Manda is the chief right here. So the best team for you guys bring here for the second week. You guys can even try for the first week. It depends on what exactly have in our account right there, in terms of heroes, in terms of equipment as well. Okay, so just simple as that. So let me see if I find here. Yeah, this is the team that I brought. Okay, so you guys can see right here, I have this team, right? You see the positioning, you have the positioning right here. The case is, I'm using Stange. Okay, the good point about Stange is she's inspiration 5 for me. I place her with the mountain echo as well, because she's going to be the main focus there that the boss is going to be fighting against. Because this guy here gonna place what? Invisibility in your heroes to help your heroes to survive in battle. Alright? So that's the main point here. And he also has to be here behind the tank, because he's gonna be healing the tank during the time as well. So start first here in terms of equipment, guys. So if you go to equip this hero, try to place as much HP as you can, and then defense as well. Alright? Very important. A part of that, high resistance. Okay, don't care about skill haste, but high resistance is what I really suggest for you. Okay, and then you guys can also equip with this gear here for sure. All right, the pump tier. Now this guy here is going to be the second one after in HP, and can place him with very good enlightenment. Okay, but he also has to be fast. I suggest you 80 skill haste is what I suggest for you, but I think that even with 60 skill haste is possible to work, but skill haste is very important here. Okay, just like to mention this way, because this is the way that I built it and that worked for me. And then for the other heroes, start first with this guy. That's gonna be the guy that's gonna be responsible for place defense down. Guys, try to place him with the Trailblazer, because that helps him to have more attack speed. Okay, just simple as that. All right, and then for the other two premium heroes, if you already have these two premium heroes, actually this is the hero that's gonna be doing more damage. Okay, this hero right here, Guinevere. Nachenka, good as well. But Nachenka don't need to be an insane build like a whore, okay? So mandatory here, who is gonna be doing more damage, is whore. Talent 3, guys, just be careful. If you do not reach proper critical rate in your build, place this talent tree here just in case, you know, otherwise it is not necessary. Same about Nat Genka as well. Okay, just be careful about that, because if you already guarantee 100% critical rate, it's fine enough. Okay, now timing guys is totally crucial here. This timing actually works, like there are 3% chances to fail, okay, but it works here for me. However, you guys can try even something differently as well. Things can change here, you know, in terms of this composition, if you have Grishner as a tank instead of Stung. That's another story here. But if you already have Grishner, good for you. Another thing is, you guys can even bring the Dark Lady here. Dark Lady can also be a nice interesting composition as well. You know, it's totally open if you'd like to go for the Dark Lady, you know. But there are two suggestions, because these heroes actually, they're going to help you to have what attack down as well, you know. Helping survivability is a part of heroes. Dark Lady can be interesting, but I know that the person, the players that use to place the Dark Lady, they have a Grishner. But this is my recommendation. All right. So this is the team, so you'll be able to fight against Manda. Okay. Now, in terms of results, you guys can reach 300, 400 million damage, or even more, depends on how which equipment you already have in your account. All right. Now the other boss here is Jathalea. Guys, the problem in Jatalea is more about survivability. I have to be honest. It's not just that, and of course you'd like to do damage as well, you know, but very hard here. Okay, there are ways that's possible you build here. You can use this team, as you guys can see. I use this team right here. The good point is that if you go to use this team, you can use the Titan Rib instead of the Vest for Velocia, you know, and then you can even use the Horn just in case, or try to use the downpipe horn here. That is an option here for you. Okay, but there always a but here. Okay, there are other composition as well that's possible use it there. Okay, and you can use Viniara. Okay, Viniara can be one of these heroes for you to be able to fight against that boss. In case you come with Viniara, and it's better you bring Elvis. Okay, the good point about this is you are going to avoid the boss have what, the ultimate down place. Okay, but Viniara has to be very fast, and she has to use the Rift Tower glass. Okay, and anyway, I'm gonna bring here the composition. So the composition that I used was this one here. This one works. Okay, this composition here really works, but survivability is something that also matter here, you know, just in case, just so you guys have an idea, but it's also matter a lot. Okay, just simple as that. Okay, and actually my team was built on this way, and you guys can even place it here to everybody all together closer to the tank. Okay, and so in terms of timing, okay, timing here guys, and the most important timing is gonna be between Ogok and Velocia, but the right time here is 23.5 Velocia. Okay, and yeah, that 1.5 there, and then this guy here, you guys can place exactly 17.5 17.5, 18, something like this. Okay, that's one of the times that you guys can use here. Okay, for this specific composition. All right, just simple as that. That can really works for this composition here. Let me see if I have something differently here. Okay. Skill timing. Yeah, that's the timing there. Okay, that's the timing here. You guys can try 17.5, 17.4 also can be nice, 23.4 also can be nice, you know, but the support is very important, you know, a part of the time of the other heroes here. And then equipments, that's another story. Equipments, depending on what you have in your account, you're gonna be able to reach 300 million damage or even more with the Ice Blast team against Jathalea. Okay, but hard, it's hard. As I said, this is one composition, but you can use even Vinyara, you can use even Elvis. My Elvis is not around here. Let me see if Elvis is coming. Elvis should be somewhere because he's epic. He's an epic hero. Should be around here between these crazy fellas. So he's ice element anyway. The guy is this guy here. Okay, Elvis. You guys can use Elvis there in the front. Okay, and the good point is if you go to use Vinyara, Rift Hour, guarantee Rift Hour, you guys have to have very good accuracy, 300 points up for accurate stuff, you know. And but like that's the thing, the way they're gonna be building Horch is for she be able to act in a fast way for the boss, to avoid the boss to use the ultimate skill. All right, and so you do it, I share you, I guarantee you, you're gonna be able to do easily 250 million WAP, but you can reach even 300, but it depends of your gear. Okay, just simple as that, guys. All right, anyways, I really want to bring this video here to mention about these two bosses because they are very important as well. A part of this, the main boss here that's possible to do damage between Rush with Born Heroes and then Easy Tyrant with Easy Tyrant with the Born Heroes, and then Rush with Summons. Okay, and then for the last week, as we are in the last week now, we have to fight against Telendor and Alphanarsi. I'm gonna be exploring the ways because Radiance can be also used against Manda. Okay, and then on this case, then Dauntless Heroes has to fight against this guy here, and this guy here definitely Corrosion. But if you have for Corrosion, if you have Rata for sure, but you know, very complicated here. I'm gonna bring a video to talk about these two other bosses here very soon for you. Anyway, I hope this video can be interesting for you. Thank you all the supporters, thank you all the friends that many times they come to my live videos. I really appreciate you guys, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.